Hi everybody, I'm just looking for myself. You lot have all found me. Yeah, there we are. Excellent. Good morning everybody. As I believe it is for most of you, good morning. For us it's afternoon, of course, 2 o'clock. And it's take 5 day. Must be Tuesday. So, today's take 5 are these things here. And they are a paperclip, ribbon, lace, fabric, and a fussy cut or a die cut. I'm not giving you a theme. You can select your own theme. It can be floral, botanical, steampunk, grunge, Christmas, winter. It can be whatever theme you want it to be. And I'm going to make mine into a specific thing, but you don't need to do that. You could make a journaling card or a tag. I'm being very lax with you today. And you have, don't forget, got 3 weeks to do this in. So you might want to get it all done and finished and out the way before Christmas, or you might just want to put it on the back burner until after Christmas and you've got a bit more time. But whenever you do it, please can you post it to the group, the Miss Paintalot's Junk Journal group, because I love seeing them, I really do. So let me show you what I did with my 5 things. And here it is. I've utilised Jean's hand because it's so gorgeous, but it's not part of it. I just put it on it because I love the look of it. So I'll pop that away. So what I've done is I've made an altered paper clip. And here's my finished one. The one I'm about to do will be slightly different, but, on a theme. And it's for, sliding onto things like so. So you can keep things together, or you could add a journaling card to the edge of your journal. We've gone out of focus.
Drop it down to the table, usually.
Then we might have to just pull out a little bit. I think that's just a bit tight. No, it doesn't want to focus on my man. Yeah. If it goes out of focus again, we'll just pull out slightly so you can see what's going on. So yeah, that's the idea. I mean, sometimes in journals I make, a booklet or a threefold or whatever it is, and I don't want to glue it onto the page because I want it to be sort of transportable. And something like this does the job perfectly. The problem that I had with mine was that the only largish, apart from the super large paper clips, which I did think about but then dismissed, my paper clip was pink and it's kind of not in keeping at all. But I used it just as an experiment to see if it would work. And then what I did was I got 2 more of the pink ones and I painted them. So I painted these in a copper colour paint, and then I went over it with some turquoisey paint, and they look quite good. I know you'll ask how long the paint will last. I haven't got a clue. It's acrylic paint, so I would imagine it'll last a fair length of time. And I'm quite happy to use those in a journal or whatever. I've got enough faith in them to do that. So that's my paper clip. My ribbon, where are you, is this ribbon here, which is a sort of, it's beautiful ribbon. It's really, really gorgeous double-faced satin ribbon, and it's lovely quality. So that's the ribbon I'm going to use. Lace. Well, I've kind of got 2 bits of lace that I'm toying with. Because I'm aiming to get to a grungy type look, I've got this, and I've also got this, and I'm pretty sure that this is genuine vintage lace. We got it from a charity shop, or Mr. F got it from a charity shop, but it's just got that look about it, and feel as well, actually. And I think that probably is vintage. Not that it doesn't bother me whether it is or it isn't, but when we get to that stage, we'll audition both and see which we like. fabric. Well, I'm going to have two different lots of fabric actually. I'm going to use some cheesecloth or gauze, people. I know some of you have loads. What I've done with this, I've just dyed it with, I think it was Vintage Photo actually, just to get it that sort of creamy, browny, grungy colour. And a fussy cut or a die cut. Well, with this one, I use this chap here that I like actually. Wish I hadn't used him up now on a pink paper clip, but I did. And I'm thinking that for this one, I'm going to use this clock, which I didn't quite get time to fussy cut out. But never mind, I'll finish that. You can watch the whole torturous procedure of me fussy cutting something. So that's it. That's my items. This morning I also made some little clusters. These ones here. They're not going on my paper clip. I just thought you might like to see them. They're supposed to go in grunge, but they've got a kind of boho leaning, I would say. But I do, with grunge, I really love the sort of patinated copper, where you get this lovely, lovely turquoise colour. So that's kind of where I'm aiming. I mean, this is as far as I've got so far with my little folio. So I've got the front flap, and I've made it semicircular this time. I just cut the shape out around a bowl in the kitchen. And I've put a pocket on there with some lace. That's actually walnut stain, and still come out very light. And then this that's got all the edges torn. And I've put turquoise down there, just as a kind of, because this is going to have paper on as well, so it'll just be like a background sort of thing. And I've added my envelope there. So that's kind of ready to go, really. And I've no idea whether the paper clip's going to fit in, or if it even is going to fit in. But we'll see. Right then. So the first thing that you need to do is get some card, which I don't seem to have anymore. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Where's my card gone? Ah, here we are. Now, this isn't really super heavyweight card. It's 250, so it's, it's thick, but it's, can you actually just pull out a little bit? I'm really, because it's so small, I can't.
I thought that maybe this year.
So what did I make this one?
What's that?
That's great. I made it 3 by 2.5. So I'm going to cut that. I'll cut it down at 2.5. You can make yours any size. This is just a size. No more than that. It's just an arbitrary size. So that's 2.5. So I want 3 up here. There we are. Right, so I need to ink all around that, because this piece will be seen. If you have a look at this one, on the back, ignore that because that's going to be a nice paper clip, but this back of the card is visible, which is why I've put this old music paper on. You could put anything on, coffee stained paper, white paper, whatever it is to fit in with your theme. So it needs to be inked around, it needs to be presentable, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Where's my walnut ink? Here we are. So I'm using walnut stain for this project, which is a bit of a departure from the norm for me. I don't usually use anything so dark as this.
Terry would like to know, does the project have to be attached to a paper clip, or can you take the paper clip to anywhere else?
Absolutely, you can do as you wish. I am choosing to do an altered paper clip with those 5 items. You can do whatever you like, as long as it's a finished thing. Don't say, oh, this is my journal page and it's got all the things on. It can be a journaling tag, it can be a journaling card, it can be an envelope, it could be a tummy tuck, it could be anything. But don't just say, look, here's my page, it's got all these things on.
Yeah, don't just do what you normally do and then stick a paper clip on it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, it has to be an integral part of it. Right, so I've inked around there. I'm just going to ink around the other side because you might just see this edge here actually. It's really dark, isn't it, walnut stain? I don't. Is ground espresso darker or lighter than walnut stain? Do you know? Does anyone know? Because now I've gone to the dark side. I'm looking for even darker. Right, so there's our piece of card. I just need to stick something on it. I managed to bend it, but that'll be fine. And I'm going to use once again a piece of this music paper, which I'm just going to tear. So I want it to about there. So I'm going for torn edges. It's just so, not me is all I can say. But it's becoming me. I like a challenge. All right, let's just check where we need to tear. So along there. This is really fragile, this music. I'm almost at the end of it, actually. Time Mr. F got looking for more. To about there. No, the objects that I'm giving you, the items I'm giving you, you can use on any project. You certainly do not need to make an altered paperclip. I just thought that we've got a lot of newbies in the group and some of them might not know how to make an altered paperclip. I know most of you, existing members do, but if you're new, it's something different, isn't it? So I'm just going to ink around the edge of here quite carefully because, as I say, it surely is fragile. I like it when it tears up a little bit. We've been having fun this morning embossing, putting things through embossing folders with ink on them and stuff like that, which is why we were very, very nearly late. But it's been good fun. Let's have a look and see what that looks like. That looks nice. That's fine. If you want to distress the middle as well, it's really, really, really up to you what you do. Of course, you might not want to use any ink at all if you're doing something really pretty. Well, yesterday, Hilda sent me this Cosmic Shimmer glue, acrylic glue, and I guess it's kind of like art glitter glue, which I've never used either. And she said to be careful because her paper had wrinkled up when she was using it. So I am being quite cautious about the amount I put on, but I do like it and it does dry really clear. And it's not as expensive as art glitter glue. Glue's just one of those things, isn't it? I just can't get excited about spending money on it. You have to have it, but I don't know, it's like when you get a new exhaust on your car. You want to go around saying to people, look, I've got a new exhaust, have a look at it.
That's a muffler if you're in the States.
Yeah, a muffler. Well, it does stick down quickly. So there we go, nicey nice. Just get my Tim towel. I don't want to be too harsh on this because I think that paper would just disintegrate, to be honest.
Jenny wants to know if you should put the glue on a Fiona list.
Jury's out at the moment, Jania. Jury's out. I do like it. I like it so far. The thing is, it doesn't seem to explode in the bottle, and that's my problem with Collal, 3-in-1, Fabri-Tac. They all blinking, and I can't be doing with it. So far, this doesn't seem to want to do that, which is great. Right, so we've got the back. Now we take the paper clip and put it so the big side, see there, it's got a little side there, a bit like a trombone, and a big side here. So you want the big side on the back. Now this is our back. Get it the right way up. This is our back. So we want the big side on the back, like that. Okay. I can still see bits of pink through there, but only if I really try hard. So I'm not going to try hard. Now then, before you do anything else, you need to decorate this. Now, if you want to put a charm on, now's your time. A charm would look lovely. Put it on a jump ring and put it on there, and it would really be nice, I think. I'm going for the ribbon option, of course, because it's more blinking tricky. So what I'm going to do is just pass my ribbon through the paper clip. I haven't got the paper clip all the way in yet. We'll go all the way in, but not quite yet. Just straighten that ribbon out a bit. There we go. And I'm going to attempt to tie a bow. You know this never goes well. Oh, I want it on the other side. I want it on the front. That's right. Let's just get it round to that side then. Right, there we go. So here goes. I might need a little bit more. I'm absolutely loving this ribbon. Oh, I'm just the world's worst bow tire. Maybe I should practice every day. Tie 10 bows every day. Eventually you'd get good at it, I'm sure. Just can't even see where it's supposed to be. Let's try that. Is that it? Yay! Yes, it is it. Right, so I'm just going to cut this off because it's just beginning to annoy me now. Okay, so let's tuck the paper clip on to where it's going to go to, which is there. Then see if we can get this looking nice and pretty. So now's your time to faff with your bow, because after this you're not going to be able to. So get it, you know, the size that you want it, etc., etc. I knew this wasn't going to be a good idea, but I really wanted to do a bow. Right, that's just a bit too large, so I'm going to pull my ears in a little bit. Not actually my own ears. Right, I think that's not too bad actually. It's okay. So if I put that in the middle, there. Yep, that's going to go there. It's going to be fine. Stop tightening it. I'm leaving it there because I could faff, honestly, all day long. I'm just going to cut the ends off at an angle. Hope for the best. There we go. Right, now what I'm going to do, because I have no intention of ever retying this blinking bow, is get it exactly right, like so. Then I'm going to take my Cosmic Shimmer glue and I'm going to poke it into that bit that goes around, and I'm going to glue it. So it's never coming undone. Same on the other side. Just poke it in under there.
You can't see the minutes.
Oh, sorry. Poke it in under that middle bit. Oh, that's sufficient. I'd say it's coming out to the side. So there we are. Right. So that's tied, glued. Looks pretty for me. That's quite a good bow. Right. So what we need now is another piece of card. Maybe just slightly smaller, but you know, along the same lines. So that was, yeah, turn me around twice, I forget, it's the truth actually. That was 2.5 by 3. So I'm just going to make an 1/8 of an inch smaller all the way around. So that's 2.5 there, so I'm just going to bring it in 1/8 of an inch, cut that, and then the 3-inch side, well, that's more than 3 inches anyway, so I'm just going to cut that at 1/8 less than 3 inches. Marvellous. So I'm going to ink that entire piece, not just around the edges, but the entire shebang. You want it somewhat even, but don't stress about it. There we are. It's just, I mean, if you've already got brown card, you might choose to opt for that. I like the inked look about it. Now then, the next thing I'm going to do is add some of my gauze. This started off life as a bandage from the chemist shop, pharmacy, whatever. And I just cut a chunk off and dyed it the way you've seen loads of people dye stuff, just with some distress ink. And I think I used Vintage Photo. So I want this to go over there like that. There's no point having too much over there because I've got my ribbon. I can't do much with it. So I'll just cut a bit off that I think is going to be all right. I mean, that bandage that I bought, that'll see me through with gauze to the end of my days, I'm telling you, for one bandage. I can probably get that side straighter. Right, so because it's a fabric, a fibre if you like, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac and put it round the edges and a little bit in the middle. Come on, Fabri-Tac, you can do it. You've got to have quite strong arms to get this out of here. Hands. We got a fabulous Red Cross parcel today. Absolutely fabulous. Once I get this glued on, I'll show you it. How lucky we are. Mr. Fix-It was beyond excited. So was I, mind you. So I'm just going to kind of put that on, but not smooth it out too much. Let's tease some of the edge out a little bit. So there we are. That's that. We haven't even had a roll call.
We don't always want to take 5, but I shall endeavour if you like. I'll do my best because it's a long time since we started. Terry!
Hiya, Terry!
Hilda!
Hiya, lovely Hilda!
Roz!
Hi, Roz!
Jean!
Hello, Jean!
Benice!
Hi, Benice!
Julie!
Hiya, Julie! You cut it fine with your take 5.
Not as tight as me.
No.
Amanda!
Hi, Amanda!
Flo!
Hi, Flo!
Susan Peavey!
Hi, Sue!
Kerry!
Hi, Kerry!
Hilda, did you say Hilda?
Yeah, hi, Hilda again. Hi, Nancy, I can see you there.
Jania!
I hope you're doing all right. Hi, Jania.
Lynn!
Lynn.
Whitman!
Oh, hiya, Lynn. I'm going to message you later. Be prepared.
Going down. Bear with.
Esther. Hello, Esther.
Nancy, did I say Nancy?
You didn't, but I did. Hi, Nancy.
I think that's it. But if oh, Ellen Adams.
Hi, Helen. Oh, she hasn't got a picture. Oh, well, we're here. We're doing what we normally do. And with regards to me, you missed nothing. Could you pass the Red Cross parcel over, please?
You think you should have one printed out on the mantelpiece?
And just stick it on the... Yeah.
The Red Cross parcel?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Right, so this came today with the postman, and there was loads of goodies, crafting goodies in it, loads. But this was what was in it, as well as that. And it is from the... Oh, she just does this time after all, time on time, and I'm so delighted. She's used the most gorgeous note paper. And it's from Carey Roberts. Could you pass me the card that she sent as well? Because it's too nice not to show. Thank you. So this is the card that came with it. And it's a standy up one. Can you see that? Look at it. I love these chunks of ice that she's got on this beautiful pink poinsettia, and stamens and ribbon, and it's really, really gorgeous. I really love it. Thank you very, very much for that. And let's have a delve into here and see what there is. Licorice All Sorts, one of the top 5 of Mr. F. Crunchies, one of the top 5 of Mr. F. Midget Gems, one of the top 5 of Mr. F. Blimey. Peppermint candy canes, and they're really lovely. I'll enjoy eating those. And these I'll enjoy eating even more. Lindo, strawberries and cream. Oh, she sent me some earlier in the year. Loved them. Loved them. Thank you. And gingerbread men. 30 gingerbread men are trapped in here. I'm going to have to help them out. Actually, we were saying when we got this that we should have a gingerbread house. And Mr. F thought I meant literally. And he said, well, it wouldn't work, would it? He said, because we'd be sitting there in the evening saying, what's that draft? Oh, no. Miss P's eating the window again. But I can eat these. Thank you. And then another one of Mr. F's favourites, Haribo selection box. Oh, thank you so much, Carey. So much thought has gone into that. I can't tell you how happy Mr. F is and how happy I am. I'm really grateful to you. Thanks very, very much.
I'm happy to have a sugar mummy.
A sugar mummy?
I've got a sugar mummy.
Okay, I wouldn't go around shouting that particularly. Right. Where are we? Where's my bit of stuff gone? My bit of stuff. This bit of stuff. Right, so the next thing I need is to stick this down onto here. Under the lace ribbon. I'm just going to trim it down fairly flush on one side. Like that. And that's going to go in there. Like so. And the ribbon can still come over the top and everybody's happy. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use, what did I use the last time I did this? I think I used, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Much deciding, but I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Dog's happy now, he's just got up on my seat. He had his hair cut yesterday. It always exhausts him for some reason. He's always really sleepy when he gets back home. So you want really quite a lot of glue on this because it's going to... My Fabri-Tac nozzle must be a little bit blocked, I think, because it's not really coming out very well. Right, so that's quite a bit of glue on there. And then where the paper clip is, go to town. Go over the paper clip, around the paper clip, whatever, because it's it that's going to take the strain. So try and get it glued down. And then offer this up to it. Like so. Does that look about right? Yeah, that looks fine. And then press that bit where the paper clip is, so it's got good contact. I'm sure all of you know how to do this, but you know. Nancy, great gift. Yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy. Right, okay. No need to over-egg the pudding. I was pressing hard though. Right, so now we're down to the... Well, you could put the fabric on first, or you could put the lace on. Might do a bit of auditioning here, guys. You know what that means, don't you? 10 minutes of umming and ahhing. So that's that lace. Looks quite nice, actually. And this lace here. Bearing in mind we're going for grunge. And that's that lace. See, I don't think that shows up too well against this. So I might go for the cream. Yeah, I think I will go for the cream. But before I glue that down, what's next? Oh yeah, the fabric. So I've just got my snippet, you know, fabric offcuts box thing here. I don't want you to think this is all I've got. I've got loads more, but this seemed to be the box that had the appropriate bits in. Oh, that's nice. Didn't see that before. It's nice, isn't it? It's a bit of sari silk. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So I could have it either there, or I could have it under the lace like that. Can't really see too much of it under the lace, to be fair. Let's have a look and see what else we've got. Got gold, lame. I'm not discounting that, oddly enough. Oh, I've got this turquoise and copper. That's probably more like it. Yeah, I think so. I think I've tried to make this into a ruffle at some stage. Hasn't quite worked. See if I can pull the thread out. I don't know why it didn't work. There would have been some reason at the time. Anyway, it's made it into the snippets box. Right, so if I were to get rid of that gold lame, for example, get rid of that coppery coloured sari silk and put that down there, that's quite nice. That might be able, I could withstand that over the top actually. That's my favourite at the moment, but I might have to cut into that ribbon. It's just a bit too straight for my liking. So where do I need it cut? About there. Let's cut a bit of this off. I'm thinking I'm going to use this, so if I don't, it'll just go back in the bit box. It'll be all right. So if that went there and that went over it, you'd still see a bit of that nakedness. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something with the edge of this lace. It's too uniform by far. Might be a bit better. No, it's still not pleasing me. Can't be having that. I'm going to cut round those big flowers. See what happens. Probably all going to unravel. Yeah, that's better. That is better. Right. So what I need to do now is finish fussy cutting my clock and see what it looks like on it. It's kind of difficult to do grunge without dissolving down the steampunk hole, actually. They seem to sort of go together. So, you know, when you're looking up grunge, I went to the Graphics Fairy. For those of you that don't know, the Graphics Fairy is an enormous repository of copyright-free images. You'll see, if you go there and you have a good look around, you'll see a lot of the images that you know from people's digital kits, because I presume that's where they get them from. But they're copyright free, they do, and you can use them, they're free. Or you can, if you want, pay £10, I don't know what dollarage that is, and become a member. And then they release every Monday a fabulous kit of, you know, around a single theme. So I was a member for quite a long time, actually. Longer than I intended to be, because I couldn't quite work out how to stop it. I had to get Mr. F to sort it out for me. But, you know, there's loads of things. And if you're into your digital designs, they do a lot of PNG files, and they also do a lot of Photoshop brushes. If you don't know what that means, don't worry. It's you're not missing anything. But I think I may become a member again, actually, just to get some different images. Right, so here's my clock. I don't know what that's got to do with grunge, but in my head it has. And that's going to go there. I'm going to ink it a bit. I don't know, what do you think? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Let me ink it and see if that pleases us any better. I want to quite heavily ink the white bits. The black, it's not going to make much difference on, I don't suppose, but I want to ink the face. And that little border around the bottom. There we go. Right, let's try it again and see what we think. Well, actually, I quite like it. I think it would look quite nice in a grunge journal type thing. Come back. There we go. What do you reckon? Not earth-shattering, I know, but it's quite nice. So it's time to get sticking, I think. And the fabric's going down first. It's a bit free, but that's all right. Quite like that. Have I got a big thing of Fabri-Tac? Yeah. Let's bring on the big guy. I don't want to put so much on that it's sort of really leaching through. I would like to put some on though, Mr. Glue Bottle. Oh, honestly, I have the world's worst time with Fabri-Tac.
Bung it for you.
I'll try that and see if it feels any better about life. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. No, it's not.
The normal beacon or the...
Yeah, I'll use beacon, that's what I'll use. This is almost new, so it should be. Yes, I'm pressing for all I'm worth and no, nothing's happening. Okay, I'm going to use Cosmic Shimmer. It says you can do it on fabric, so I'm going to use it. Look at that, no problem at all. Yeah, so far today, Cosmic Shimmer, you are my favourite glue. You can sit next to me on the table. Right, let's get this stuck down. I just want to, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but never mind. Just get that close up to the edge if you can. Push your ribbon just out the way a little bit. Push that down. There we are. You can still feel the paper clip, but you can't actually see it. I mean, this is, fabric is in relief anyway. So the next thing is my bit of lace. Just going to go there. I can't wait to see what you do with this. You know, as I say, it's really open. You don't have to do an altered paper clip at all. I just thought that some of the new people in the group might enjoy this and be able to use it in the little projects. I'm not saying little in a belittling way. Sorry, it sounded like I was. Right, let's try that then. I'm just going to bring it in slightly from the edge so you can still see that, what do you call it, cheesecloth stuff, bandage, gauze, anything you like. There we go. And then the clock. I think I preferred the man more, but I don't dislike the clock, so we'll go with that. I mean, in my little folio, I can't actually see a place for this paper clip yet, unless I put a tummy tuck on one of the pages. Could do that. There we go. Let's put his lid back on. Thank you, Hilda. Thank you so much. And pop that on there, something like straight, level, like that, I'd say. Does that look about right? Yeah. There we are. So, there we have it. Not complicated, but effective. And what would happen is you would, let's see if I can find a bit of paper. Here we are. You'd have your bits of paper, whatever you've got, a notebook or something. There's your page that you want to put it onto. So you offer it up like that, and then you just come along with your paper clip, put it on, and there you have it. You have to say, well, you don't have to say that's nice. You don't have to say that at all. But I actually think it's quite nice. I'm quite pleased. I like it. What's the verdict, guys? What's the verdict? You see, that would look gorgeous, wouldn't it, in florals, with this ribbon in a baby pink, say, for example, and a nice die cut of a flower there, and some pretty fabric down here. You know what I mean? That's more my comfort zone. But I think that's all right. And I haven't clipped it all the way in. Oh yeah, I was only clipping it to one page, wasn't I? That's right. So there you go. Our altered paper clip, a la grunge, which it doesn't have to be at all. Like I say, I just think it in florals would look gorgeous. But have a go. Use those items, the 5 items, but you've kind of got free reign. You can do a journal card using those 5 items, but, you know, use them. Don't just do your journaling card, then come along with a paper clip and clip it on for no reason whatsoever, because that would just be silly. And there we are. I think I'm done. I hope you like it. Does anybody like it? Kerry Roberts, you're a star anyway. So let's just take this off here, off all of the pages in fact. So there's our take 5 things for the 15th of December, which freakily it is today. Where did November go? Paperclip. check. Ribbon, check. Lace, yep. Fabric, well, I've got two sorts because I've got the gauze and that very highly coloured piece. And a fussy cut, yeah. Or a die cut, use a die cut either. And that's really all I've got to say on that. I think now you know how to do an altered paperclip. You know, you can use it in any style that you wish. I think it's quite a useful thing to have in your armoury. Right, well, I will see you on Saturday and on Sunday, and then we're off for the whole of the holiday period. But we will be popping up with videos, etc. And we still will be working quite hard behind the scenes, although not actually doing lives. So there's my two efforts for today. See, I like the guy. He's good, isn't he? I like him. And there's your screenshot if you want one. Let's just put Jean's hand in it again because I love that. It looks lovely. There you go. All right then. Thanks very much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And I cannot wait to see what you make. So I'm looking forward to that. Thanks, guys. See you Saturday. Bye.
Bye. Take care.